I'm Diane Rosagnola with Nareit, and I'm here today with Sourav Ghosh, EVP, CFO, and Treasurer of Host Hotels and Resorts. Sourav, how are you today?
Great, thank you, Diane. It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
You're the moderator of a general session at Nareit's upcoming REITwise conference titled Leveraging Technology to Drive Shareholder and Stakeholder Value. Can you talk about the importance of harnessing data and data analytics to drive real-time business decisions?
Today's technology allows us to process and create insights from a huge amount of data in all forms, including what I would call unstructured data, such as news articles. For example, at Host Hotels, our IBM Watson predictive analytics model mines over 1 million structured data points and 3 million unstructured data points to help us anticipate which hotel markets are likely to outperform versus underperform in the medium to long term. Now, data-driven decision tools also help us with controlling for human bias and helping us react more quickly and efficiently to new information. The idea is to be able to anticipate trends before they're apparent to the broader market and take advantage of unique opportunities. I would also like to add that data can be leveraged not only for predictive analytics purposes, but also for things like benchmarking across like assets, which in addition to improve productivity and bottom line results across a portfolio, allows sharing of best practices and also helps drive positive change within operating partners. Now, speaking for Host Hotels, these analytics tools are really part of our DNA, and they give us tremendous competitive edge because we have the scale to leverage them, as well as the expertise to harness the data to better drive real-time business solutions.
How can leveraging technology help to maximize EBITDA?
Now, technology can meaningfully enhance asset values by either improving the top line, reducing operating expenses, or doing a combination, frankly, of both that ultimately enhances overall operating performance. Let's use hotels as an example. Now, many of us have had the experience of trying to get some food or a drink by the pool while on vacation. Whenever you need that drink the most, a server never seems to be available. But today, a guest can scan a QR code and place an order wherever they are and whenever they're ready. As a guest pulls up the menu to order a drink, they're prompted by an ordering app to consider a cocktail or a pairing of the food menu. The hotel generates incremental revenue that way, and the guests receive the service exactly the way they wanted it. Now, additionally, based on the data the hotel collects from the guest order patterns, the hotel is not only able to better manage their pool chair and cabana availability and pricing, but also better staff their pool bar and kitchen, ultimately improving service and overall productivity. By leveraging technology in this instance, not only is the hotel able to improve EBITDA by generating incremental revenue and reducing operating expenses, but is also able to improve customer satisfaction. Now, another area where we have seen technology drive operating efficiencies is automation. For REITs, it's identifying technologies that improve overall operational efficiency by handling repeatable tasks. Again, I'll use hotels as an example and hotels we own. We are exploring technologies which make the guest request and delivery process more automated and efficient. Now, let's say a guest needs more towels. They can either request this through their brand app or make an internal call that connects them with an intelligent virtual agent phone answering technology. Either way, the request is seamless, dispatched to a hotel representative. Now, that hotel representative may deliver the towels, or interestingly enough, the towels could be loaded into a delivery robot, which we are testing, which would autonomously navigate to the guest room to complete a completely contactless delivery. This process, which formerly required 2 to 3 associates, now may require only 1 with faster delivery times. And these delivery robots will also be able to move linen, trash, and other hotel supplies when they're not delivering guest supplies, further improving labor efficiency across multiple departments. Now, one last thing I would like to add is technologies, in addition to improving EBITDA, can also drive a company's ESG initiatives. assets can use various IoT technologies to reduce utility consumption that not only helps lower operating costs, but also minimizes the carbon footprint of a building. Whether technology improvements improve fan motor technology, HVAC systems, or LED lighting, these investments can reduce costs and help achieve ESG goals.
And finally, what are some of the opportunities and challenges the industry is facing with a broad digital transformation?
The current pandemic has created a huge opportunity to completely reassess the entire operating model. Customer expectations will evolve, and we must consider how technology can be integrated into the operation to more efficiently and effectively deliver superior customer experiences. I would say, in addition to improving the operating model and driving customer satisfaction, there's also an opportunity to simplify and automate the controls environment, as well as enhance audit and compliance by making it more efficient and less costly. Now, in terms of challenges, technology investments can be a significant capital expense. Companies really need to ensure technology solutions provide meaningful returns and are scalable. For hospitality in particular, one of the major challenges is the integration of multiple platforms and legacy systems. The other challenges are tied to change management and organizational dynamics as a result of implementing technology. Effectively managing role changes, potential job losses, and acquisition of new talent to cater to the new operating model and technology platforms is also critical. The last, but certainly not the least challenge to be aware of, is closely evaluating and monitoring cyber risk and other potential pitfalls associated with any technology implementation.
Sourav, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, Dan.
For more from Nareit's REITwise, visit REIT.com.